Hello everyone. This video is going to be about the significance of keys in your dreams. Specifically my dreams that I've been having, and I did a YouTube video and some time ago in which I touched on it, and I had requested that people email me or message me about their interpretation of dreams about keys, primarily skeleton keys. I've become a little bit obsessed with it because of the fact since I've been dreaming about them, and I've obtained some jewelry actually with keys from, of course, eBay, a necklace that I got from eBay. It's quite long with the old-fashioned skeleton key. It has two charms on it. It's like an antique brass or varnished gold. I got some earrings recently. This one wasn't in my last video in which I showed some stuff I got from eBay. I forgot these came a couple weeks ago from eBay, as well as this. And these I actually showed in a video in which I talked about the dream as well as the keys. These are charms that I got from eBay, which I'm going to be using for different arts and crafts projects, as well as making jewelry as well. But let's get back to what the video is about. It's about skeleton keys, or keys in dreams or visions or daydreams. I was also hearing the sound of keys dropping in my waking hours, not just in my dreams. And I had talked to several people about it that I knew who have some validity. They believe in dreams and visions and things like that. And I basically had been hearing their interpretation was something negative. They were saying that something bad was going to happen to me and to my family. Someone was going to break in, someone was going to attack me and my family in our home, and this was like a warning or a premonition of impending danger. And that was basically what was told to me by a couple of people that I had spoken to, of trying to make heads or tails of what these daydreams, these dreams, these just regular sounds in my waking hours of keys dropping, even though there was no one there. Now, in my possession, as well as on the internet, you could very easily look up, dream interpretation, and this is a book that I have owned for some years now. I forgot how I got it. I think it was through a book club, and let's read and find out. It's called the Illustrated Dream Dictionary, and let's look up what keys may mean in here. Let's find a keyhole. See also doors. Find one and a pressing problem is about to be solved. Finding a key. Lose one and a disappointment is inevitable. Fit a key in a lock and your love life will run smoothly. A broken key is a sign you have lost a good opportunity. A bunch of keys indicates business profits. If there is no key in a keyhole, there is a warning. One of your friends can't be trusted. Peep through a keyhole or see someone else do it and you are being a bit impulsive lately. Try and think before you act. So this is what was in here about keyhole, and they also ask you to look under doors. Okay? So depending on how you're dreaming or seeing the keys will determine, what the meaning is. And that makes sense. It makes perfect sense. For me, I cannot really recall even in what context, my dreams, the entirety of my dreams. I don't know, do other people have that like me? I just remember the symbol and what they look like. I don't remember what context these keys were used in the dream. I also have another book that I got maybe a month or two ago, and this would also cover dreams with more of the Nightmare Encyclopedia, Your Darkest Dreams Interpreted, and it's by Jeff Ballinger and Kirsten Daly. These, of course, as the title goes into, is more about nightmares. What do your nightmares mean? There was no interpretation of keys, keyholes, or doors in this book. Go figure. So this was of no use in this context. But because I'm so driven, I kept looking, and even though people that I'd known had given me, like I said, their interpretation of what it would mean, they kept telling me they didn't want to scare me, that these dreams were a warning. That dreams about keys are a warning of your safety. Something bad was going to happen. But then I came across this when I looked online, and I printed it out, and it's I can't tell you what website I found it on, but this is what it said. The article is called Skeleton Keys and the Crossroads. It's Folk Magic Meetup, April 2011. Okay? Okay, I'm going to kind of skim through here and read what it says. It's quite a bit of material, but this material right here has more of a positive edge to it. I'm going to read a little bit of it. The symbology of the skeleton key begins with the structure or the bones of an ideal or concept. The skeleton key can unlock a new way of thinking, or as shown in the Waite Smith Tarot card, a path to enlightenment. Okay? The skeleton key can unlock that mystery. Okay? It speaks of a certain suit in tarot cards, and I own a pack of tarot cards, but I'm not very knowledgeable of them. But a certain character or suit, and I cannot say what that suit is. It starts with an H. Okay, the key is a symbol of the power to open and close at will, creating liberation of body, mind, and knowledge of the mysteries. In folk magic, the skeleton key has been about opening the road of your choosing, the spirit realm to prosperity, new opportunity, love, fertility, luck, and healing. When you need something to open up in your life, you would use a skeleton key and crossroad magic. If you bring your key to the crossroad, you're opening the door for anything and everything, from talent to wisdom to money. The skeleton key is a strong symbol for breaking through barriers and creating a safe passage to your goal. Okay. So basically what this article is saying is that the skeleton key has a positive connotation. It doesn't primarily mean that something bad is going to happen. It's something good is going to happen. Opportunities are going to open up. Doors are going to open up. Also here, all of these uses of the skeleton key have one thing in common: opening the door or locking something into a protective state. Okay? So it's not exactly something to be scared of and feared and so forth and so on. It is something that is very positive. Here's some pictures here of The Crossroads, okay, and also of Zora Neale Hurston. I'm not sure if you guys are familiar with her work. She was an author, and I have read some of her books in the past, and I think I may own some as well here now. It speaks of a story called Mules and Men that she wrote. And it tells a story about how God gave Eve the keys to the nation to control how much power Adam had over her. In the story, these keys kept the balance of power between a man and a woman. A key in the hands of a woman doing magic is a powerful thing, locking up a man's nature, keeping them home with their family and the responsibilities, keeping them tied to them. Okay, now this article has a little bit more of its roots in maybe, as I said, folk magic, but there is some knowledge or bits that can be taken from here as for the interpretation, in this case dream interpretation of the symbol of the key and what it can mean. Okay, now this article goes further into that, but what I want to stress is that the interpretation in dreams, skeleton keys in particular, or keys, in my case skeleton keys, they weren't regular keys in my dreams or in my, I want to say daydreams, but they're more like images or visions while I'm awake, as well as the sound. That they can mean something positive. Even though I didn't know what they meant, I didn't get the feeling, I don't know if that makes sense, that it was something negative or something to be afraid of, as others who interpreted that I shared my what was going on. I didn't get the impression that it was something negative, like they were trying to convince me to. Of course, there's all different kinds of interpretations of symbols and dreams and visions and so forth and so on, but I just didn't get the impression. It didn't seem to ring true that what they were trying to tell me, that these skeleton keys were something negative or harmful or whatever. That actually skeleton keys are something, can be positive. Keys can be positive. That they mean that you're opening up something, opportunities, love, prosperity, healing, positive things, not negative things. So that's all I want to say about that. I finally found my answer, and I feel that it feels right. It feels like this is what this means, and only time will tell what it really means. My dreaming of these keys, me hearing these keys, me seeing these images in my mind's eye of these skeleton keys, as something possibly will open up for me, something positive. So if anyone else can relate to this, that has been seeing or experiencing this in the past or present, then maybe this is a possible answer for you, and maybe you can relate to this, and this may add some insight to your life.